when you first see them, the first one be say they come their mouth. Now we say we no go agree or we no go agree. Now be want to when we say it know them. Who them be? Now we put the one be say they call activists them, or some people they call the pressure group self because they are own to make sure say things work out well the way it's supposed to be. But these days, the way things they work out now, we don't know whether it is they work out where when they day. Sometimes they could also say things they work out, sometimes they say the things don't they work out well. So today want to look how they be. All these civil society organizations, all these activists, all these pressure group, what they do to make us get a good government. Let me see when we want to look today. What's our program? UDUOTA. My name is Thomas Ado. I say welcome, welcome, welcome. I get to my brothers then here, where we see them hand, every time we see they sit down, now so they say solidarity forever. We no go agree. We go call them in the compliment for this matter. I get my brother here, Comrade Influence in Nobu. I greet you, my brother. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir.
I greet you.
Good evening, perhaps, my viewers.
I still get another one here. Now, all of them, Comrade, now they beat too. Comrade Curtis Ogbebo. This face they say all the time. Comrade, welcome.
Mr. Sado, good evening.
I greet you. Thank you so much. Make we start like this. What will be the real role of civil society organizations? Or if we call them a pressure group? Let's start with you, Curtis.
All right.
Let's say, no one making start.
No, you not direct the question to her.
If you look at me, I look at eye, and I just the director too. Okay. I look at her eye, they look on that place.
Okay. The role of civil society or pressure group, it's too much. But in summary, the role of pressure group or civil society organization now to modernize our community and to modernize and sanitize our society. That is just the summary. But in the process, when we take the modernize the society, many things they do. And one of the major process now to carry out campaign to promote democracy and good governance and to hold government accountable on behalf of the people.
So if I ask you now, my brother, Comrade Enobo, this work when we say talk, so you say we're not supposed to do, because the way you go and like we're not supposed to do. I will not be so.
Yes, thank you very much for that question. Yes, as activists and as pressure group, we they do the work very well. It's just that many times the thing they overwhelm us because of the society. We also find ourselves. But that is not to say we not continually engage the government the way we suppose they engage them. And by so doing, we are doing our work very well, and the society too, they feel the positive impact of our work. You
know what people they think at a say before you notice the happen, especially for time for election and that kind of thing. You can see coalition for social organizations, coalition for civil society in support of Ogbede Ovensei. You can say coalition or this. So you can the one that say, una see they get harm for politics.
Okay, thank you very much. The truth we say, we as civil society practitioners, there's no law where say make we not involve ourselves in politics. Okay. First and foremost. Okay. But it's just that we not go fit, completely just be card-carrying member of a particular political party. Okay. So, but again, we have also observed, say, some of these coalitions, now some of the leaders in the political parties, see they find them.
Okay.
Gabana is trying to see how they can bring some persons together to see how they can drum support for their preferred candidates.
So that means anybody feel just join any civil society organization?
Yes, because government itself, that is our major problem when we discuss. They don't really recognize us because they do. Therefore, they sieve us away from the ones when they politicize.
Before they get this kind of group, don't they register them?
Of course.
Well, they ask you, my brother.
Yes. First, there is what we call freedom of association in Nigeria Constitution. If you read through chapter 4, starting from section 33, 34, 35, 36 down, talks about freedom of assembly, freedom of association. If three of us, when they here now decide to come together, say make we form civil society or pressure group, first, the Constitution already give us the right. We don't need registration of any form.
When they register them?
No, hold on. We they register. But it's not compulsory.
Okay.
No law say if you not register, you not go fit associate. Which I try let us know say Nigeria Constitution don't provide us with that freedom of association,
okay,
freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. That is why you get right to go church. The same right, the same section of the Constitution will give you right to go church or to go mosque, go pray. Now that same right still give you power to call one or two persons, say, okay, for this purpose, either for our interest or for interest of the general society, let's come together. You can be associating in eternity without you having CAC. The essence of that CAC when we go the register, not to make it a legal entity.
Okay.
Because you get things when you go one do, they will say you not register them. And another major advantage of that registration, why some of us they do, and like my organization, Freedom Ambassadors Organization, I register and get CAC. And because it gets CAC, I can use it and sue government, sue any authority, any organization or any government agency, and the organization can as well be sued. But if you don't get that, if you are not incorporated, you cannot sue and you cannot be sued. You are not seen in the eyes of the law as a legal entity. What I mean now that you cannot join a lawsuit.
Law no recognize you.
The law, not the constitution now. The constitution don't already recognize you, but you know go fit join suit.
Okay, you don't carry any matter go court.
Go court.
No go fit carry you go court.
It just be like say when you want go borrow money for bank, they will see the need property of C, where get C of O. Not be say they don't know say now you get that property. They go say go bring C of O to prove say now you get am. See when you buy am, your name read there. That is just the advantage.
But if
of
you
that
look all of this one now, when we say they talk now, you can't get time when we say aside all of this, people they when we say they go say, government they do what you're not supposed to do. Nothing not supposed to come and tell government say, this kind of one you do, it not work. Now we can be pressure group, now we can be civil society organizations. But the challenge be say, as now you talk say what they do or what the government they do say no good. Another set they come up. Come they talk say yes say we support government to carry on that kind of thing.
Okay.
You know no feel say yes say they spoil on our name. Maybe you want to take the question make it take
yes, let me first respond. You also add it. I think if first try explain now before there's a way you when you take ask a question before if you don't first throw light, but let me also add to it before you will also pick it up. You see first the civil society is the larger spectrum of the society. That is now the large aspect of the society. We get outside the government or the business, the next na civil society. You are civil society. Just that you are not practitioner.
Okay.
Practitioner, you are not a civil society practitioner. But because you are not a government, you don't belong to the business or the capitalist. You don't belong to the civil society. So our fathers, our brothers, when they village everybody, they have civil society. So if my brothers or other citizens in my village decide to come up, nobody will stop them because the law don't already give them, the constitution don't already give them the right to form and associate. So anybody can come up. And again, this political party can just call few persons. I can't observe something, most of the time in this our Edo state, that each political party and each government and government officials get their own civil society.
Okay.
When there was a time when during NSAS for Edo State, after some of us don't join manage the NSAS and all that, so government can say they want to meet with the civil society leaders and youth leaders. When we come they do accreditation, like where they mark your name or your organization, we come they see pressure groups, so to say, NGOs, CSOs, when this say I don't did this town for 15 years.
You never hear them.
I never hear. They're not there anywhere. I call they ask my colleagues, say, who are these people? Who will still reach the hall? This one they get up, say, Naim be coordinator, Naim be president. And politicians go and pick them. And that is why they try to explain some certain things. Some of us will really be civil society practitioners. For instance, this administration can decide to say, you know, recognize community or the civil society one will belong, they get you. We know go kill them. Are you getting it? They are own, but some good day when they come aboard, they will also acknowledge what they do and decide to say, okay, let at point in time make we consult them. Because, like I said, they are civil society. One of the things we want to achieve our aim now to continue to promote civic engagement, dialogue with government and authorities. These are some of the things we will take the push the interests of the people to government.
But so in a way, they represent the larger society,
of course.
When BC did there. But the challenge, if you look at, why would they talk all of this is, if you remember the last bad governance when BC they do for this country,
Yes.
We see for Abuja, when some people they protest against the government. Under one come, say they protest against people where say they protest against government. You know, we come they ask ourselves, apart from this explanation we say don't give to us now, you know, they possible for civil society organizations, maybe they draw one rope. Why one person go to draw this rope, one go to draw this rope? How will Tokon get better government like that?
Thank you very much. Oga, see, the function, what you just talk about now, still fall back to what are the functions of the pressure group or the civil society, if you like to call them that way. And you can't ask a question from the end bad governance protest. Say some persons will actually say, we want them like this. Why some can they say, no, we know they suffer. And there were some videos when still go viral, where some persons also confess to the fact say they were given some stipend.
One naira, 2 naira.
Very bad. So it is usually like that. You know, the constitution, like my Ogado explained just now, don't enable some, you don't enable us, not some persons say you get right to associate, freedom of association. So your choice of where you belong, that one is entirely your own decision. It not be like our people will say, everybody no go fit just lie down.
Like carry face, go outside.
Carry head, go on side. Some person will say, no, if I take to my north, I will get headway. If I take to my south, I will get headway.
Most of these civil society organizations or pressure groups now, would they see them more every time of elections then?
Thank you.
Because how they talk now when everything work day like this time, would they see them more? The next one we say you go see now, say government they do some kind of things now. They'll pack some of them, come eat, come chop together, and that kind of thing. So if person, when you say they chop together, they do all this kind of thing together, they drink together, how you go tell and say, the government, because part of now this thing like you talk, now the tell government say, what they do, you know, too clear. Do and what we say go better for people. I mean, so you talk and now. So if you don't they follow the chop, they do everything now. So now they go. They say, I'm going to take money for taxi. Now they go. The buy boss give you now they go. And that's the one you both talk because now goes, say, he who pays the piper, they take the tone. Okay. How enough you want to stand?
Let me quickly.
Ask.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Oga Sado. You see, this same question still bounce back to the same question when you asked before. Say, whether we not fit come together, draw one rope so that we can make the society a better place for all of us. Fine. Now, because of the infiltration of our politicians, because by virtue of what the constitution says, because they themselves will also go out there, recruit their own people that will also come and draw support for them in time like that. And you know they get the resources. Now they be the executive. Under normal circumstances, in a developed clan, overseas and some other areas, the civil society also get support when they fit they do their things
from government.
It could be from the government.
Yeah, even in Nigeria, there's no government that doesn't budget for civil society.
So if you give to government, how want to tell us don't they do work well?
Okay, it's not their money in the first place.
Okay.
Not be their money, now our taxpayer money. And the essence of collecting taxes from everybody. Now to make the society a better place. Because actually, we could not just deviate from the truth. May we look what the definition of the pressure group first. Now either they act as check and balance.
Okay.
You know, they checkmate the government. They also create awareness.
How many people they talk and I say, how you want to check person when they pay you money?
Okay, we fit checkmate them. If actually everybody they do them the way they suppose they do them.
Okay, let me add to it. Okay. Before we go to another question, let's clarify this very aspect. First, you talk about two questions now. Let me quickly add to what he has said. Say, why we not go fit they draw one rope as civil society? First, as civil society practitioner, we get our own problem. You know our problem.
You never tell me.
Wait, now I want to tell you, I want to tell people. So.
Okay.
We too know. You know, say people wait to know law. They had to control. Because now laws, now we they look, Nigerian laws. Now that same law, for instance, now we take that same law, now we take the whole government accountable. So, because I know law, comrade influence no law. The other person no law. I know go fit corner comrade influence. Or if I just do one thing,
but the law now your own interpretation they give to us.
Now I dey go somewhere. I dey go somewhere.
Quick come back.
First, there is no act. It may say something earlier that the government does not recognize us. The civil society. Know that the law does not recognize us. The law recognizes civil society.
Okay, but the government does not.
The government. And there is no formal act establishing the civil society as probably as an agency. For instance now, like the NBA, Anybody cannot wake up and join MBA because there is a process. You must have to go through a university to become a lawyer, because of bar, like the NMA and all that. But civil society not be like that. Civil society, the law when they establish the law when they establish civil society, now be constitution, and you give that right to all citizens. So if Comrade Influence, for instance, is a member of my organization, the day I do it in online, the law and the constitution will enable us permit them to go for me own. And not when I go take hold of
that. But we see some people when we see they come out. Don't see cases of people when we see they come out. They go from the fight come out.
Yes, because not be everybody be leaders.
Say make you not go that side. You must stay with us. If you don't stay with us now,
you know where come. Everybody get their own for body. Then talking about working or fraternizing with politicians. First, because you are a civil society, it doesn't make you an enemy of any politician or any political party. First, the Nigerian Constitution gives you a right, freedom of association. So if I'm here, I want to support PDP for any reason of APC, it is the Constitution provides 100% that it is my right. But because of some of us, what will they do and the perception, the kind of society we live in, we will come to abstain ourselves not to say, oh, this person don't go join PDP, because in those states, most especially starting from journalists.
They call the political party. If you know if you call any political party, not just call one. Or you call the one who be no day in existence.
Okay.
Unless they tell me it's not PDP, now you be so you did now.
No. To me, I can say it anywhere. I don't belong to any political party. I want to clarify another aspect. Now, you ask questions, say why be say Nigeria election and the civil society. Now, what did they do for?
Now they see pass.
Okay, what did they do for my office since you don't know now? Because I not get media. But the day when governor just says call civil society, call put down for media, you go say see now the election don't come. What will they do for the past how many years? Because we know they get money to the carry media, or it is not necessary to bring it to media. You know, go check my phone, go see how many cases I don't attend to this morning. Now, if government not go give us money, una not go fund us. How many people for Edo State here go come and say civil society for the past 10 years when I don't date this? Say they don't put 1 million taste of us civil society. Now, suddenly they ask you now, how do we sustain the civil society struggle? When the government don't go give us money, people where would they fight for not go support us? How we go take sustainer?
Now be waiting at the shot to talk now. The trust issues they come now. Because you go see that man, you see one man when you see there for pressure group that time. For nothing they happen, they get idea. Government supposed to do this. The government supposed to do this. One day, government call and say, okay, you can't join this side. Can't get a big work, make it they do. They can't keep quiet. You don't they talk plenty again. Now, if people constantly ask and say, oh, but how far now? Let me do this kind of thing for us before. You just go that side. The thing won't they fight for it. See, they go on now. What you call happen? The man talk and say, my brother, my father bring me up where. He say if they eat, you know they talk, make pepper no go past the wrong place. You know what I try to talk now. So that trust issues, if they did there with human beings, with people, especially when the BCS say we first stay like this, all of us first decide. At the end of the day, people they when BCS say we they see now say on a 20 person they do well. Suddenly now just can't change. Now say don't they do well. And the things they when BCS say now they protest against before, the things they still did there, it not change.
Now the problem what would they get? He go respond though. He go respond.
That's why I can't record the program to do.
No, that is you they do analysis. I don't know say na question you want. I want you to do the analysis before you go take them up.
Okay.
He said evil communication corrupt good manners. To be very sincere, the reason why some of us not really go into politics, because we don't sit down in the midst of politicians. We know what thing they go on. Some of us they wrong, they not go corrupt us. How? If like say 2 of them are politicians, I mean a civil society, we just sit down. The money just they play for grant. They say, take that one now, you take them for instance. You know, come join us now. When you don't join the fold. For instance, at the time they say me I contest for Edo State House of Assembly. Some say make I go local government. I can't discover say out of let's say we have 18 local member of Edo State House of Assembly. If paraventure I become one of the lawmaker, Sado, how do I change the narrative as an individual? It's a problem. So when you join, there's every tendency that
So you will begin to behave like them.
You could begin to behave. Because the Bible says if you dey Rome, behave like Rome.
I also take exception for
Are you
that.
getting
Okay.
it?
He say you know agree to for that one.
yes.
Why you go say?
Yes, the reason
you
why
know-
I talk and say I take exception for that. My own opinion be that.
Okay, that is not so.
Yes,
Now
so
me
for
take on you,
me,
maybe
I,
take your own
yes,
side.
I believe say your influence no go fit change my. I mean, your own way of life no go fit change
My influence will change your influence.
Yeah,
Maybe the influence
because
itself.
fine, thank you very much. Because
Remember Bible said good communication.
of course, we understand, but that one not mean say we no go fit control ourselves to a very large extent.
Okay.
Because truth, they say it's bitter, but we'll continue to the talker. Because many times we don't see people when don't stand up for the truth. Despite say large numbers of the people go there against the person because they now only him they speak that, but he go continue to remain in that part when he believes in be the truth. So that is what me I get to talk about that one. You see, the area of say person can involve for politics and they go can't change from the real thing they do. It not stop other civil society practitioners. Not to, in fact, now that person they're supposed to use because they know the wicked point. They know how they fit tackle him. Then they take him up, sue him, challenge him, engage him in several ways. How you they do this thing past? When you were with us, now all of us we fight this struggle together. How come you are there and you never? He go still explain. Perhaps there are other areas or hurdles where you want cross and you need help from the larger society to help us. Okay, do it like this because the game of politics. Now, person vote you in, go represent us for them. So only you not go fit do the work many a time. So you also need opinions and support from your constituents.
Okay. We know they actually talk about say only politics. So
Yes.
if it be some other organization,
Area.
be saying that the area when be saying they protest and no agree, and the rest, we don't hear say yes say light not there for some area now. Come and go say why light not go there for this area? They pay light bill and that kind of thing. That's what they talk. But make we come back to this other area when it be say they concern some organizations then. One of the biggest organizations they want to be say they be the labor movement. That be one of the pressure groups when we see person they see.
The umbrella body. so to speak.
Even the opposition parties too. Now pressure group is supposed to be, but we're not discussing politics now per se. But make we look at like this now say, even the organized labor, when it be say a day like that, you go see they say they're going to increase pump price today. First they say the first shout come and say they don't go agree. Later your company say they say come they not do they no protest again. So the people call it and say make people go protest now. You don't understand? Other person they not protest. What they protest for? I bet the protest will be say they don't go collect money and everything. But that's nobody they don't be say they collect the money or say we don't collect money. But because they only sustain the protest the way they is supposed to be, now I mean they talk. I remember the man come to you straight now, my brother. The last end bad governance when they do for this country. Una talk say yesterday ago, when I first talk they go protest for 10 days. From one day, from August 1 to August 10. But after 2 days or so, or thereabout, they do again. And that kind of thing. And we still say governor come meet you now. The day when governor meet you now, the next day now just come out small and no come go out again because government don't already see you now. And that kind of thing. People call the fee say, say, oh, because the former governor when we say did there one of the door, they don't cut out to now, everything finish. Everybody come into house. The next one we say they talk now, they do press briefing say now don't check the whole situation. This one is volatile, this one. Why you no volatile before the governor come? Now I ask you.
All right. Yes. In my response to that question, first, I will also advise journalists generally in Edo State make una see they do investigating journalism, so that when some kind thing like that play, una go read, go underground, go investigate what it cause am, so that I know we just come here and tell you.
When be say yes,
Yes, you know, say na journalists they go find that information. So that as I come here, so
say I call you that time after the.
you call me now, a question you ask me. As I come here and I want here say Comrade Curtis CCCCO. You can't hit me with some fact when I don't go fit defend.
No, let me ask you.
Okay, now.
Say why be say una no trust una no go stop.
Okay, now
so look
at. You know, I tried that last time when I come. I explained this matter, but make I still explain them again. You know, first let me start from the angle of civil society struggle over the years. We know they get sponsor, and now let those states here. Civil society know they get sponsor. Go Lagos, go Abuja, go other places. People where do NSAS. I was part of the coordinators of NSAS in Edo. Now my president, they should keep it in all from the beginning to the end. I did. But when time call reach for panel, they call the use politics, they call who they know, and not that one not concerned. But now, moving to, when we say if we want go protest, who they sponsor? Mr. Sado, for about 15 years I've been doing activism. I never get anybody when they say take 500,000 to say take do program. I did one program against I did symposium. I'm coming to your question, but I want to try to do explanation to your understanding. My organization did a program recently before election. That program took us about 7-8 million. My organization wrote letter to over 40 companies and individuals. We did not get one response or one sponsorship. Now tell me, how did I raise that money to do that program without government sponsorship? Government did not put it down.
And it's supposed to be annual.
And we even requested that the government should partner with us, because what would they do now to bring stakeholders together for that program? There's all this courtesan and all this evil when they happen. But government know the say would they important. They don't go want sponsor that kind of thing. They go prefer to go sponsor musical concerts, waiting go show business. But issue do when they affect us, nobody want put money. Now coming to that program, to that end bad governance. First, the day President Tinubu took over administration, even before the election, I already vowed that if he wins, I already predict what will befall Nigeria. I already resolved that I will not join protests throughout the year. If the Nigerians decide to vote for him, they should hear what they bargain for. Because we they look beyond voting for a candidate. Would they look at when you vote him, what is this person? Does this person have the capacity, the leadership quality to provide the basic necessities for the citizens? These are things we look into. Now, prior to that end governance, I'm coming to back.
You see protest.
Hold on, and they come. I take time because one of my teachers for school that time say, if they come from Delta, they go Ring Road. You feel pass Apple Road, you feel pass Benin Abraka Road, but you go definitely reach Ring Road.
You know, so we don't get plenty time.
So now, coming to end bad governance, some of us, even 2 days to, I mean 3 days to, we come with the one they say coalition, different, all the leaders will they come, how do we go? You know, Edo na very volatile place.
Now the language I use that.
No, we use. If you when I talk about investigating journalism,
for more education,
all the national protests. Now here crisis they start. 2012, 2014, 2015. It answers now bring good here. Now first killing start. Now escalate. Now look at what we can say we will not go protest. We come meeting. Idiobe, Annie, Kola, and some leaders we met.
Okay, no wahala.
No, I never answer that question. I they go there.
Okay, quick answer.
Yeah, now there they go. We can't say we not go agree protests. Because first, now Abuja they call protest. No me say because they call one person and not protest for Abuja, all of us go jump into the street. Before we protest, someone who has spent 15 years in activism, so a person who will do that and announce, I will come jump to the street. We they sit down and plan our own protest, what we tend to achieve and how do we tend to go about it. Because we will not go protest. But the security agency, starting from the then commissioner of police, now he call, say the predecessor, say if you work with us, our own civil society, we will help our manager, we'll get problem.
Okay, no wahala. We go talk about the problem later after this very short break. I'm going to take a very short break. When they come back, we don't go anywhere. We look this matter when we say a concern pressure group and what do they do to make sure we get good governance. Stay with us.
Let me ask you a question. What's holding you back? Is it the pressure of your job, the demands of your education, or your ability to connect with the world? Is it access to the right information? Are you lost? Is it your location, or where you live, or how far you are away from the opportunity? Maybe it's your language, your culture, or your traditions. Again, I ask you, what's holding you back?
Unlimited data from Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Whoever, wherever you are, stay connected. Stay limitless. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Christmas don reach grand o. For Christmas day, na ITV and radio Christmas Igbadun I go just dey.
Why now? You don't want to entertain visitors?
Entertain fire. Who I invite? I wan use one stone kill two birds.
Birds they fly for there?
You sef. I mean say I go use the party celebrate Jesus and I go also make myself happy because stress is too much.
See idea. Me and my household, we go join you go Christmas Igbadun so that I go use one stone, kill 3 birds because visitors, no way.
Igbadun people, join us. Life no get duplicate o. The date na Wednesday 25th December 2024.
Time 11 a.m. Pakam.
The place na ITV and radio corporate office for inside Glasshouse Airport Road, Benin City.
Ticket 1,000 naira per person.
Christmas Igbadun.
Igbadun rẹpẹtẹ.
The program still the waka they go. The program now UDUOTA, the heart of the matter. How they look the role of pressure group where we say how did they do to make sure say we get good governance. Now we say we they look and we get 2 people here. When we say they deal with us since our brother comrade Influence in Noble. Welcome to our program again.
Thank you very much, sir.
Comrade Curtis Ogbebo, welcome to the program again. I greet you, my brother. Before we take that break, you said try to explain some things there.
Yes.
We know see that message we need to take on. If we not take this kind of message now, money for to pay, put a diesel for here. Now problem now if you say it could be. I'll make you just expand feeling.
All right, that's the question was why we not do the sustain for 10 days when they announce. First,
you talk as if the police come.
Yes, we are stopped. I say now we no want protest. Like I did talk until tomorrow. That and past governance. Personally, and some other of our we didn't go out to protest. We come out as a specialist to manage the protest, make it not degenerate. You'll be like if in a circular word you say consultant, the DSS fair call, we say representative. CP call, Commissioner of Police. We had several meetings. How he say IG, Abuja is concerned about Edo. Everybody they concerned about Edo. How do we do it? We now came up with a plan. Let's say I will encourage everybody to come together. Even from the beat. Now, that day, the verse when we use now police print time. In the strategic meeting, because okay, those of us who want to work with police, I feel go or go monitor about how corporate when they go to no say civil society when they come, so they work with them. We now came up with this, that strategy. So okay, let's print address so that we will help police, help every security agency to manage. They will call so that the light will go wrong. They will call here, we go wrong. We're able to manage it. Now, what were the demands? Hunger, insecurity, and the rest. If they protest normally, who did they protest go meet? Is it not the governor, the Oba, the president, the House of Assembly? Normally. So the first day when we protest, now that same first day, now governor come. How governor take come? Commissioner of Police now come. Then later, people come, they agitate, say, make we move in mass, march.
Go government house.
Go government house, don't move around, go government house. I will call remind ourselves, because as we they move, would they come back or quickly say, how do we tackle this? We can call remind some of our colleagues, say, remember that is how we moved during SARS. When at a time, some of those boys, when they say they're not getting that call, they went astray. I say, some of us say, we will not get hand in moving anybody out of the place. They say we must go government house or say let's go to airport. Go they ask, what do I want to go do for inside airport? They say they want to go to airport, make any politician not fly. We quickly call Commissioner of Police. Say, as it stands now, call governor to come. We cannot carry anybody, and they say they must see governor. That will take us 3 hours to put pressure on the Commissioner of Police, the security CSO to the government house. Pull government from wherever CSO came. See one come look the terrain where that governor go fit come. Say where that governor go fit come, he must come here and address the people. They were able to pull the governor. So for us to carry this crowd, we will not go fit control. Let government
or allow them on their own break out.
Or break out. So governor came and address us.
If I get all of this pressure to bring the governor come out from where he say they come meet now for where he say and they talk to now. With the express now, if call the governor, call Mr. President, whether we like him or it's on the local part of her. Now, so it's there for everywhere they local. You understand? Okay, why don't you see that kind of pressure on government to make sure that the demands of the people or waiting in BC they take campaign So yes, they come, they bring all of the
account.
Why don't they fulfill their promises, their campaign promises? Why don't they use that kind of pressure until they draw the governor come out?
Thank you. See, Ogasado, we dey try our best to. You know, say when you dey look for something, you go dey very humble. Because, like you said, and which you know, say, Edo na very volatile state.
Maybe I don't know.
Okay, and considering the past antecedents of the civil society, then make the previous CPs where don't come out advise the one when they on ground that time say, work with this set of people, now them go fit assist you to manage this crisis like he has explained. So now it make it, because even the governor that time too, we know that they go security meeting now. So into they are aware say there's a problem somewhere. If we don't manage and where issue will come. Now why upon when they say, okay, okay, you need to leave your seat, go meet your people. In as much then say they are coming to meet you. Of course, now you be the number one citizen. So they will need to come meet you. But we were trying to avoid a situation where waiting happen for NSACs, where they begin enter correctional facilities.
The question they asked you,
yes, yes, I did come to that one. I don't fit answer am halfway. I said, you know, say when you dey look for something, your hand dey easily dey long.
Wetin dey try talk say that time and election dey come o.
You
Did you see say the governor on the own why he press the people?
Okay.
Away from that, you also know say if crisis also start from here, e make too not dey safe.
They are at stake.
E dey at stake. So all of this na the reason. But the moment you don't vote them in to answer your question proper, protocols, you go write letters, you go tie. I can tell you now, I no wan begin to indict or dey talk wetin go indict anybody. I know how many letters when I don't write from other organizations where I be secretary to see some certain people to discuss way forward as to how we take better this society do and a lot of our society, I mean our citizens.
If you take una to protest, to go street, to draw the governor come out, to come and address, no, why not we take una some protest to draw the governor come out, or people they want to be say there for place of authority, may they come out, may they take address or fulfill their problem. Because they say some governors that before they become governor politicians, they go inside water, bad road there. When they say you the bad road, the water, they go show, you go understand. Say they say the water not finished. You understand?
Yes.
So we come to hear later say that the time we say the man be governor. You understand? The only time we say they reach here now be when they call for campaign. After campaign, no they see there. We expect say this is not be in a corner, say the voice of the voice. You understand?
Thank you.
Now that be the question.
Now the question, which I think I don't the answer already they go. Ogasado, after they don't enter power, it becomes a problem. But that one not they deterred us again. You know, so we get 3 C's for this our movement. We not just a jump enter something because where your own rights. Where you still say you get full right, another person will to continue from there. So we must follow due process to ensure say we achieve what we need to achieve. Let me quickly say this. There was a time when government during the immediate past governor, when they say want to regulate NGOs, community-based organizations, the activities of all. Now him called me, and some other stakeholders, we went and discussed, okay, how we look at the whole thing, how we go to address, that will not really affect us alone as an individual or as an organization by say, but it affects a lot, people for the society. But for the fact say we know, say this thing all right, we join our resources together, we join our heads together, knowledge together, we sue the state government.
Okay, no wahala. We will just take one very short break. Now we'll come back. We'll open the lines. Maybe see people call us, maybe they talk to us about this matter because we need to hear about the whole thing because the truth be said, whether we like them or not. Now all of us do the program together, but all of us don't feel for this small room. We say we're here. So we'll open the lines after the very short break. That we'll take on our course, make now have the question, or tell us how we feel about this matter.
Join us this season as ITV Network presents Igwe Festival. On GoTV, channel 140 and Star Times on channel 130.
Welcome back. The number one BC you could take join us for our program UDUOTA and be 080 77 77 0300. 080 77 77 0300. Once you call, don't become part of the program. You could look this matter when BCSA the concern, the pressure groups the one BC will get for our country, and how BCSA will make things the work out well for us. My brother Curtis, may I come to you? Before the first call will come, and the number did there when be 080, may I call them again? 080 77 77 0300. Call us, don't be part of her. I want to ask you the issue of one of the outcomes just now. The same pressure, one of the used to the password of this thing. One of the same pressure. Till they ask them to come fulfill their promises when they take, or when they make to the people when they campaign. But before that, go take, okay, more carry on.
All right, like he explained, in civil society.
You talk to them, he say no agree with you. Only thing when you talk to
if it's in line, if I make reference to them, you go no say I agree with him.
But you go to say you no agree with
it's like that. There are some personal issues, the way in they see them, not be the way me they see them.
Okay, no fair, before you go take that question, no see the way the person they see. Hello, good evening. Okay, bless you, lose. I'm not going to hear you, bros.
All right, civil society, not be waiting person they wake up, they do. We get strategies, we get pattern, we get approach. And one of the approach, like he talk, we get 3 C's: consultation, consolidation, and confrontation.
Okay, number is the line. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, what is your name? Where they call us from?
My name is Madam Abiodun Bebo. I dey call from Benin.
Madam, talk to us. Good evening.
I like what you know, they talk, God will bless you now.
Bless you too, madam.
What you mean, one beg now? Now, what you just on board now, this matter of employment, I beg. We single mother will suffer train our children for school. Let you know, embargo, make them employ our children.
Okay.
Children, where they sit, where finish university, they're 2 months old.
Okay.
Make them employ.
Okay.
Minister of Agric. Doctors, simply graduate for her.
Okay, madam, thank you very much. Nothing about you.
They employ someone like Kiki. Okay, what was with the rest people?
Okay, no. Okay. No wahala.
Very urgent for a beg.
Okay, thank you very much, madam. Okay.
I sacrifice sexual and Kiki. Not because he done with me for her too.
All right. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Yeah. Those will be that one, be the matter when we say we talk, but she gets her right and she will make her point. And the rest, you talk about the 3 C's. The
the 3 C's. We get strategies, we get approach to any given issues. Now, the first C is the consultation. When particular issue day, we go consult the authorities involved to say, okay, how this thing they be?
How far?
How far? Talked about one of the strategies as promoting or encouraging dialogue, civic engagement, calling, okay, how do we do this thing? Like when you see say killing, they go on. Sometimes we go meet with the leader, sometimes government go meet, how do we stop it? It's okay, we will do this one, we will do this one. If the approach work, fine. Then if that consultation, we can come up with policies, then you try to consolidate on those policies. Now when those consultation consolidation fails, you now go to confrontation. Confrontation doesn't really necessitate protest. You can go to court. Court is confrontation. So maybe when you see say we know they come and protest, all that is the way we they do when they give result. It might not be 100%.
Okay, more have this person waiting one deadline. Hello, good evening. Hello. Because this line they get the way to the act up this evening, but we know say the calls they must come one after the other. So after the consultation and the confrontation and the other things then. Hello, good evening. Oh, let's say today, oh, you get the way it be. All the calls that they come in, but maybe they talk now, whether they shy or they don't want to talk on a network, then they give us issue. We not can know which one be which. We sure this one will go through. Hello, good evening. About this is the volume of a television or what come on there? Hello, they hear you now? Hello? Now we go cut that one because the person never ready to do anything. So now go do, but one thing when we say with the sin, and we say, most times government when they for power, don't they respect judgments, rulings? You don't understand? And if this one they no come work now, how will they be? Because one thing when we say we want a situation, because people talk and say government of before, many of them they fail because we know if they confront them. After adopting the first two C's, so to confront them a problem, we know if they get results from them. And the people they want to say, yes, they really they among these people when they do this kind of thing, the pressure groups. And people like Ona. But yet, now where we they? Now we say we they. And we don't move come on for there.
No, we never move come on for there, Augusta.
So how would they move the people come on for where we they now?
Sir, you
that be the question.
So yes. They move small. Not be where they yesterday, not be where they today.
Let's say okay, we don't go back the map.
No, they go from small.
We advance. It's just like the speed when they expected to advance. Now fine. Now the people know they see. Okay, you see, the problem when we get not the only civil society alone fits resolve them. Okay. Now collective effort for us to be able to resolve it. Our own not to propel, our own not to escalate them. And when we escalate and finish, and the people see reasons to join forces with us, they suppose can't join forces with us. And I'll give you one of the examples. We know if we go House of Rep or Senate House or even House of Assembly here to go make laws. Because we see, say, some of the problems, not even some of the problems, the majority of the problem when we they get, now the law when they establish some of these acts, and we see, say, some of these office holders, they too do overprotective. Okay, somebody they lie. Hello, good evening. This network issue now big one today. So the law to protect them. You said something just now, say some of these our people, they know they respect law. I mean, they know they obey court order, rather. And you not go say anything to do them. Doesn't mean say they're not supposed to respect the law. Now the question. So now that they do to make sure there is called before you go answer that one, make you tell you hello, good evening. Yeah, what will be your name? Where they call us from?
My name is Joshua, calling from Upper Mission.
Okay, Joshua, talk to us.
What I want to ask my civil society there to say.
I bet you did develop for television. Or can't come out there. Will they hear you? No worry.
For this those states we did. If you see now, many of our brothers die finish. For this country things when they happen for this after, I want to know how what did they do to make sure say they will feel reduce this thing or now to you make sure say this courtesy people don't go to join this courtesy kind of thing for our state. Okay, that's a very big question. Let's say this one every day more important than the one when we say they discussed just now, or the answer when we say they try to give me. You see, not be news again. Say people they last time when we say just last week here, our brother come here, some two men come here, Azeme and Zena with one John Osazoa, John Stone. They talk and say for the last count when we say John Stone, there over 50 people. Now that for this last killing. Now people children they die so. People husband they die so. Now people future husband they die so. Now people father they die so. How now don't they consult with government to make sure that this kind of thing it no happen? Because now life for people, that what they talk about. So once they don't come out, it don't will finish. But before you go answer that question, I'm going to this call. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yeah. I better reduce the volume for television or I can't come out there. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we they hear you. Come up for your TV, they know they hear you clearly. We they hear you, you're already there on.
Okay. My name is Wisdom.
Wisdom, I better use the wisdom for your question, no? I said make you use wisdom for what you want to tell us, so.
Okay.
You say wisdom now, you don't come on, you don't tell us what you want to tell us. If let's say no use the wisdom the way it's supposed to be.
So Augusta, for September.
But before you go add that one, make we not forget. Say we go agree, say this courtesan thing. Almost everywhere now in this day. Sure. It's possible say if you're there for the civil society, if they're among the pressure groups and the rest. So what is there for under your blockers that that man talk? Now saying the killer. Sure. So which sense that they use to make sure say all this kind of matter with the government or from our own end to make sure say this kind of killy is stop among our people. Because once the killy stop now, you go see agree now good government we go get. Government will sit down to channel resources and energy for some other things.
Very true. Augusta, see, you see this issue of courtesy. If they say the civil society never do anything reasonable to see how they feel curtail. This my guy here, I can attest to it, he don't try. before me, he don't take so many proactive approach. We were talking about a program when he do, or when we do, as an organization, some months ago before the election. We know it, and the topic of it was, the theme was, how do we end social vices, rape, courtesy, and drug abuse. It was a campaign, so fine.
Courtesan, electoral
violence, and
violence,
and all that. But you see, there was also a day when I did with the Commissioner of Police, we were discussing as to how do we really curtail this whole problem, because we strategize from time to time. We tell them, say, why would they go arrest person today? Tomorrow, we go see them for street. And the police was like, you know go fear arrest person because say he join pressure A. And we make them understand, say, now because una dey charge am, say him join the particular group. Charge am say na murderer, he kill person. But because the law here say when you kill, the person should be killed. Or
go follow repercussion when you see the follow
now capital punishment to that effect. So all of these things now, waiting with the tell government say these things can be reviewed, because some of these groups, they are registered groups. Some of them are registered, if not all. But I know the majority of them. Any of these organizations won't have found one thing, because before you register an organization.
Somebody line. Hello, good evening.
Now me, my name na Imafidon Peter.
Imafidon Peter, talk to us.
They come from Kobahi.
Okay.
The problem we see about pressure group is most of them, the government they use them for their own selfish interest.
Okay.
So that's why you see sometimes when they come one oppose government,
you call the hard.
You call the hard. So that's why you see they always the gas again.
Okay, they say now willing to now be in the hands of government.
You know, say this question fair come up.
I think
I still answer.
So we don't get plenty time now.
So let's go back to that.
The country, because now that one will be like we take around the time, not be our friend again. But before you go take them, more just take this community and the last call we say we take before the program end. Be that. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, what will be your name? Where they call us from?
They come from Okoro.
What will be your name?
My name is UDUOTA.
Okay, talk to us.
Yes, God will bless you for waiting at the talk.
Bless you, madam.
God will give you more wisdom and understanding in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I wish you a happy Christmas in advance.
Okay.
My brother and my daddy, waiting at your stuff for this killing. Don't be lying, don't too much of people husband. Future husband, people papa. When they use the kid, they go where they stop food to drink. Because as they say, I feel like they people from outside the country. Now that they sponsor the ones who they decide because of hunger.
Okay, thank you very much, madam. God bless you. Because I know we are friends. Make you know that madam UDUOTA. Would they round up now? We'll just cap this whole thing.
All right, quickly. You see.
For 30 seconds, I beg.
30 seconds. Okay. Now the problem for courtesy, for Edo, it lies mainly in the hands of government or any other places. And the several efforts where would they put, some of them are it's too sensitive to bring to the public domain. During that period when that killing day, some of us not sleep. Would they meet commissioner for time? They meet the DSS for money. They try to reach out to these boys for street. So we have done a lot. But thank God, why we experienced that kind of wanton destruction that period, because government, there was a transitional process.
Okay.
The company, I say, the law collapsed for the state. And again, the approach when the Adgon government used, now it lead us to where we see ourselves. But thank God the government now don't come up to take some drastic action. And it also say the thing don't
come down.
So we still make several recommendations to security agencies.
Okay, you know what, Nadia, I sure it's the best place for us to leave this discussion today. But thank you so much, my brother, Comrade Influence, and Noble, thank you so much. My brother, Comrade Curtis Ogbebo, thank you so much.
Thanks for
talk about the poem, we say call us now, do well. So much people like Joshua for Upper Mission, Madam Abiodun Ogbebo. Okay, well, thank you so much. Imafidon, we thank you. Wisdom, those you know call it wisdom till the matter finish. We thank you so much. And even ourselves, our last person here, UDUOTA, when we say call for horror, we thank you. My name is Thomas Ado. Don't forget, I talk before I go talk again. Truth, not the fear. Now I go talk, I ain't the fear. Good evening.